Eh, Welcome, guys. Welcome to EM Sports. Welcome for the weekend preview for the Premier League matches. Remember, we are week 35, match week 35. If we play this weekend, we remain with 3 games. Remember, the league ends on 24th of May, this month that we have started today. These are the fixtures. Today we have Leeds versus Burnley going down at Elland Road, home to Leeds. Then tomorrow we have Brentford, 4 matches tomorrow. Brentford versus West Ham at Brentford. Then Newcastle versus Brighton at Newcastle. Wolves versus Sunderland. And then we have Arsenal versus Fulham. Then on Sunday, we have AFC Bournemouth versus Crystal Palace. That's at 4 p.m. Kenyan time. At 5:30 p.m. we have Manchester United versus Liverpool, the biggest game in English football, because remember, these are the two most successful clubs in terms of winning the Premier League in English football. We have Aston Villa on at 9 p.m. on Sunday playing Tottenham Hotspurs. Tottenham are playing for Tottenham are fighting for a relegation. Tottenham are fighting for relegation, so this is very important game for them. Then on Monday we have 2 games to end the weekend. That's Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest at 5. On Monday at 5, we'll be having a football match between Chelsea and Nottingham Forest, and then Everton play Manchester City. Will Everton do a favor to Arsenal? We will wait and see. Remember, EM Sports will be bringing you live both of the games. On Monday, 5, that will be Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. At 10, we will be bringing you Everton versus Manchester City. So today, I will start just by previewing and giving my thoughts on the fixtures and on what maybe I think will happen. Leeds versus Burnley, I think it is done for Leeds. Leeds have already gone down, and then not Leeds, Burnley, sorry. Burnley have gone down already. So playing Leeds also at decent and not fighting for relegation. So I think this game will be easy for, it will be easy for Leeds. Leeds playing Burnley, that's easy. If you are a gambler, if you are a fan of investing, you can invest that. So I think Leeds will be winning against Burnley. Then we have Burnley also have sacked their manager. Scott Parker is out. Remember, they have Michael Jackson. He's not the American musician or whatever. I think we have a musician called Michael Jackson or something. But Michael Jackson is a former Burnley player, a legend. So he's back at Burnley to take them throughout the end of the season. On Sunday, we have Brentford playing West Ham. Brentford have had a very decent season, to be honest. I didn't expect them also to have such a decent season, especially after selling Buemo, Wisa, and their manager Nogard also going to Arsenal. So, So Brentford, but they have had a very decent season. But West Ham also, they are fighting for relegation. Remember, they are fighting with the Tottenham in that relegation places. So I think if I'm giving a honest opinion, I think it's a very difficult game, a game that can easily go a draw or easily go either way. But I think West Ham will be winning this because Nuno has to survive in this Premier League, maybe to hold on his job and things like that. And West Ham are also fighting to remain on the league. And then we have Newcastle versus Brighton, one of a hell of a fixture. What a fixture. Newcastle versus Brighton. You don't know what can happen. The game can go either way, either draw, win for Newcastle or win for Brighton. Newcastle haven't been a very decent team, especially maybe being affected with injuries, playing Champions League football. They played Carabao up to the semi-finals, deep into the competition, and with a very limited squad, and also with the injuries, I think they have affected Newcastle big time. They will be playing Brighton. Brighton is a very decent team, on fire, on form, with their manager knowing what to play, knowing the structure, the players fit in the structure. They are playing well. They blew Chelsea away. They have won games. So I think Brighton versus Newcastle, it will be one hell of a game. That's tomorrow, happening at 5. So we'll be there and wait, and we will witness what will happen. On Saturday, the same 5 p.m., we will have Wolves playing Sunderland. Remember, Wolves also have gone down already, so Sunderland will be like enjoying. But Sunderland of late, they have not been on form. Remember, Nottingham Forest thrashed them 5-0 the other time out. So it will be a difficult game especially for Wolves. But I think Wolves now will be playing for the badge, playing for the pride. Yeah, and I think they will chase, they will run down Sunderland on Saturday tomorrow. That's tomorrow at 19:30 Kenyan time. It is Arsenal versus Fulham at the Emirates. Yeah, I will say Arsenal will win. Of course, I expect Arsenal to win if they are serious chasing the title. Will they win a lot? But these are teams that, if Arsenal are not careful, these are teams that now spoil the Arsenal chances to the title. Remember, they was also playing a European semi-final at home on Tuesday versus Atletico Madrid. So I think for Arsenal playing Fulham tomorrow, Arsenal just have to give their best, defend well, of course. Defending, they defend well, but they try to score more goals. That is what will assist Arsenal. Arsenal, I think they need to score more goals so that they are in a position to compete with Man City, especially if it comes to goal difference. Because I think Man City, if they get someone who is weak, they can beat him so many goals. So that's I expect Arsenal to win this, but of course Arsenal are not winning well, and Fulham is a decent team. Don't forget that Fulham is a decent team. On a good day, they can even spoil the chances for Arsenal. But I believe that Arsenal, Mikel Arteta will calm down the players. Tell them, remember, we have 4 games to go. Let's play this as a final number 1. We have final number 2, final number 3, and then the last game. And then also hope that Man City, when they play on Sunday, on Monday against Everton can do them a favor of winning that game, or maybe even draw for Arsenal will be enough. And then on Sunday we'll have 3 matches. That is AFC Bournemouth versus Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have not been decent enough, and I think they are fighting for the Conference League, and they are seeing a really opportunity there. Remember, Oliver Glasner has won some trophies with Palace. He won the Community Shield. He won the FA last year against Man City. So I think Bournemouth will have an upper hand over Crystal Palace because Crystal Palace are going away. And then also Crystal Palace have an eye on the Europa League semi-final, the Europa Conference League semi-final. So I think maybe that will be a factor, and maybe Bournemouth will take advantage. And also maybe Ariola wants, of course, he's looking for these big jobs. He's been linked to Real Madrid job, Chelsea job is available, Manchester United job also. He has been linked, so he has to prove and show that the potential employers that he is up to the task. Manchester United versus Liverpool. This is actually the biggest game in English football, considering they are the 2 most successful clubs in world football. Not in world football, in English football. They have 20 titles each, 20 Premier League titles each. So Manchester United, of course, Liverpool is a little bit bigger because they have 6 Champions League titles, Manchester United 3. So that all of that history. So Manchester United versus Liverpool, it is a game that I cannot call a winner easily. But Liverpool are not on a good form. Manchester United are on form. Liverpool are not on form because of up and down. Today they win well, tomorrow they don't play well. They like that. That has been the story of Liverpool so far. So I think Manchester United versus Liverpool, easily a draw or Manchester United to win. And then we have Aston Villa versus Tottenham. Aston Villa versus Tottenham. I think I will go with Tottenham to win this match. Villa seemed like they are comfortable maybe there, and also they will maybe try to rest some key players to try and overturn the results against Forest next Thursday. So yeah, I think Tottenham will have an easy route to win the match, but I think Tottenham will win the match. On Monday, we have Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest at 5 p.m. Kenyan time. We'll be bringing you that match at EM Sports, Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. What's my thought on the game? The game, very difficult for Chelsea. I think maybe Nottingham Forest also maybe rest some of their key players because of the Europa League semi-final against Villa. Remember, they lead Villa 1-0. So I think they will be keeping some players so that they are fit when it comes to Thursday to play the Europa League semi-finals well. Because in the Premier League, they are not like they are on the threat of getting relegated. No, they are somewhere not secure, but they are somewhere decent, whereby I think they have survived altogether. So I think Chelsea need to take that advantage that Nottingham Forest played yesterday on Thursday, and they will be playing on Thursday. So I think on in between they will try to rotate the squad and try to keep their best players, especially the key players, fresh. And then the last fixture of this weekend, it is Everton versus Manchester City. Sorry. This is a game where if Arsenal wins tomorrow, it shifts some pressure to Manchester City. Will they win? They are not winning convincingly, but they are winning. That's the most important thing. So I think Everton may give Man City a little bit of a challenge, but Man City at the end of the day, it will smash them. That's what I believe and what I think. I think Man City at the end of the day they will smash them. So that is the fixtures for this week. Remember at EM Sports, these are the lineups from tomorrow. Tomorrow Saturday we bring you one live game. We'll be bringing you Arsenal versus Fulham live from Emirates, and then on Sunday we bring you two matches: Manchester United versus Liverpool live from Old Trafford from 5:30, and then at 10:30 p.m. at 10 p.m. we bring you at 9 p.m. we bring you Villa versus Tottenham. Who will prevail? Is it Tottenham? Is it Villa? We will see what it gives us. On Monday, we bring you two live games. We bring you Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest. We bring you also Everton versus Manchester City live on EM Sports. We are waiting for drama, for a very cracking weekend. Guys, welcome to EM Sports. Guys, please subscribe, share with your friends, share with your colleagues at work, share with everyone, share with your mates, wherever you meet them. Tell them the EM Sports is here with us. We are selling jerseys. If you want a jersey, please order with us. EM Sports, very original jerseys for the World Cup. The printed t-shirt to 2200 and free delivery to wherever you are. Those that are not printed plain t-shirts, we bring you at 1800. Very good t-shirts, good quality, you will enjoy. The World Cup is here with us starting on 11th June, whereby Mexico will start with South Africa. So we'll be all live at EM Sports. Remember to subscribe, remember to like, remember to share. Thank you.